everyone. I'm Port Little, Engineering Manager at Promantia. So today I'm going to talk about how a personal challenge grew into an idea and changed the way we interact with ERP next. We are talking about AI-powered Frappe Assistant, bridging private business data and public intelligence. Before I dive into the solution, let me take you through my journey that led me here. So my career started as an intern, progressing through multiple roles. Technical consultant, lead roles in digital transformation, management roles in retail operations, and technical roles in AWS serverless architecture. And now I'm an engineering manager at Promantia. So I work with Java, Django, AWS, and different other technologies. I played a lead role in Promantia's initial Frappe framework discovery through ERP Next. So that was somewhere around Frappe version level. Then I went into play different roles and work with different technology. But I always liked the way Frappe grew, okay, and how intuitive and flexible it is to build things in Frappe framework. But the biggest shift in my thinking happened during Frappeverse this year. And when I came across this, so technology choices aren't tattoos, they are whiteboard markers. That hit me hard. Instead of forcing features into what I've already built, I went back to my drawing board, reworked, made mistakes, and learned and built what you will see today. That adaptability mindset connects directly to the solution that I'll be sharing. Yeah. So about Promantia. Promantia has over the years engaged in digital transformation of our clients, implementing open source product-based solution for them. ERPs has been a big part in the journey. And we have been partners and active community members for 3 open source ERPs, and ERP Next is one of them. So we are a Frappe Silver Partner based in Bangalore, serving clients industries worldwide. Our mission is simple: make business process easier with open source ERP. Yeah. So rather than just describe it, let me show you a video demo that captures both problem and the solution. This is a live scenario that every ERP Next user faces. Comparing our sales order with the customer's purchase order. In fact, this use case was proposed by one of our clients when we were showing a demo of the early version of Frappe Assistant Pro. Think of a scenario that every manufacturer or trader faces. So let's say your sales team has sent a petition to your customer, and the customer has agreed to it and sent a purchase order that's amounting around 13,50,000. So what does the sales team now do? Now they're going to create the sales order from the petition. So here's the sales order getting created, and just creating it. Yeah. Now then attach the purchase order given by the customer to the sales order. Yeah, now that is done. So now next what happens? A sales manager comes, opens this purchase order, then he compares this with the sales order. So if you could see here, I'll have to check the item code, if item names match, the quantities match, the price match. Then also we'll have to check if the terms and conditions what we proposed on a petition if that matching. And that's a really tedious process. And if you miss something, it's going to be a big loss, not just hundreds but thousands of dollars of loss, which you'll be incurring. And also you'll be trying to manufacture a different solution. So this is where we see the path of separation. So I was just thinking, what if we do this through AI? So this is my AI assistant, where I've connected my FAC, your APN assistant through FAC. And you can see the tools available in our Frappe Assistant. So let me just choose any model. I'll just choose ChatGPT 4.1 for now. So I'll directly ask it. So I'm just asking if you can review my sales order and against it, and let me know if there are any discrepancies you find. So the LLM using our tools extract the content from the PO and extract your sales order data and compares and it's giving you a report. You could see a beautiful report that's already been created. So isn't this amazing? So takes something that takes around 10 minutes or 13 minutes. So it just took me around 30 seconds to do this. So here's the interesting part. So we did demo this and we think, how can we automate this? So then we just came up with a flow. Okay, let's include a workflow between this. So the same thing what I just described. So the sales operation team is creating sales order, the addition of the PO, and they send it for the repeat. Now the AI agent automatically gets triggered, extracts the PO content, compares PO versus SPO, generate the analysis, matches and discrepancies, and all the submits for approval. The sales manager just has to do this. Review the AI analysis and he needs to take a decision on it. He needs to accept or if there's an issue, discuss with the client. So let's see this in action. So the same thing what I just described to you, I'm just going to prompt it here. Okay. So create a task. I'm just leaving nomination task here. Yeah. So now let me let the AI use that. So this is like assistant viewer. You given ask your assistant over here. So an assistant can ask you a question, clarify question. So the same thing is happening here. So just answer a few questions. So let me do that now. Page. Yeah. So there are few more questions until the LLM or your assistant is capable, is confident that he can do this task. Yeah. Let me fast forward this now. Great. So your assistant is very clear on what will be done. Now let me generate the automation now. So you can see here the automation is generated and the tools that will be used by the LLM to sort this. It's there. Now let me activate this and save this task. Right, let's see if this task is there. Yeah, task is available. Great. Now let's test this in action, right? So we already created the sales order, which is in blast state. And you can see there's already an attachment there. So now did we set it for review? Great. You could see the status as A here now. And I've set my task to run every hour. So I'll just execute it now for demonstration here. So yeah, so the task is getting executed. It should be completed at every second now. It's done. So now you could see the status has been updated to manual review. Okay, because the LLM found that there was some discrepancy in the PO and the SO. And the discrepancy, the summary is here, and the whole what discrepancy, what is there, everything has been updated here. And here's the best part, right? Frappe Assistant code is not limited to one particular interface. So here's my broad desktop, which is connected to your ERP Next as an instance through FAC. So, okay, let's run analysis here. So I'm just asking, show me last month's its performance by product category. So now the LLM is using the tools provided by the FAC, okay, and extracting the data from our history. So you could see that in action as great. The report is getting generated. Great. Your report is ready. Here's the summarization of the record, and this was done within seconds. So here. So in this clip, so this shows one infrastructure, multiple AI interfaces. So it's up to you what interface you use to talk with your ERP XDCs. Yeah. So let me walk you through what just happened. So what you just saw was natural language transforming into business action. So here's how it works. Your Frappe Assistant code, that is the SAC, sits between your ERP system and the AI assistants. So The FAC understands your ERP structure, and it also respects your provision and security standards. But the key insight here is, instead of building custom integration for each AI platform, we use Model Context Protocol, a universal standard. So write once, use everywhere. So your integration works with Cloud Desktop today, but it would also work with any future AI assistant that supports MCP. And Frappe Assistant Co already has built-in within tools. The tools are repeated carriers. There are core tools which help you do your parallel operations, create your data integrity. Then there are some visualization tools that, for example, if you want to track your work order on what stage it is like. So it's like you can just proc it to any IS and it's going to create dashboards within a basis way. Then we have analytics tools. So a couple of tools which are very important are run Python code, which allows LLM to write Python code and execute in a sandbox controlled environment. So that is what discuss. And there's another SQL library pool where an LLM can write SQL queries and extract information. All these run on a sandbox environment and will always make sure that your permissions are always respected. So, but the real power isn't just using these tools, it is building your own. So here's what makes FAC more powerful. You can build your own AI tools for your respective business needs. So want to calculate optimal production schedules or analyze customer behavior patterns or create inventory predictions. Here's all you need. You need to create your own Frappe app, create a class in it, extend a base class, just name your tool and automate the executeness. So that's it. And you need to just, you need to just register in your books. So that's it. So APSC will make sure that your do this I will build with the LLM. So imagine building manufacturing automation tools or tools that helps you create workflows or create give you customer behavior patterns. So that is a wonderful thing that we have built, So now you might be wondering, why does this architecture matter? So MCP is a universal standard for business system to connect to any AI assistant. So think of it as an USB standard for AI integrations. So here's how it works. Your business system connects to an MCP server. That's a ERP server with FAC. Okay, and which connects to AI assistant that supports this protocol. Why is this revolutionary, you would ask? Okay, before MCP, every AI integration was custom built. Want to connect to Claude with one integration. Want to connect to ChatGPT, you need to with one integration. So that is how it was. With MCP, you write once, and it works everywhere. So FAC now works with Cloud Desktop today, but it will work with any AI assistant that supports this protocol. You can find MCP and reference across different services, from GitHub to LinkedIn, Jira to Microsoft projects, then Salesforce, the SAP, even Odoo has their own MCP server. This isn't just about convenience, it's about future-proofing your AI investments. As AI assistants emerge, your Frappe tools remain compatible without any additional development. So Frappe Assistant code is built for the community. It's released under AGPL v3, which is free and open source. Why open source? Because we want every Frappe developer to build AI-powered tools for a specific AI lobby. Please scan this QR to gain access to the repository. So you can gain access to documentations, examples, and the base tool framework. You can start using 21 existing tools or build your own tool. So what's next? So we expect to grow FAC organically as we implement production solutions. We are looking for both ideas and contributions from the community to make it even better and more relevant. Also, like the AI automation that you saw in the demo, that's the workspace app that I'm building. Platform for building AI-powered business automations. So we are currently looking for early testers, businesses which wants to include intelligent automations within the ARTX operations. If you're interested in being part of this, please contact me or my team at Promantia. So the workspace takes the foundation, what FAC provides, and builds enterprise-grade automation orchestration on top of it. Okay. So let's build the AI-powered ERP future together. For the production support and enterprise features, access Promantia's enhanced repository using the geopod below. Start with 21 existing tools, whether you're solving manufacturing optimization or e-commerce intelligence or vertical workflows. The foundation is ready. You can reach me directly at paul.clinton@promantia.com or connect with me through LinkedIn. So Promantia is committed to advancing the open source ERP ecosystem, and we believe developer extensible AI framework is the major next leap forward. The tools is ready, the tools are ready, the framework is built. Now let's see what amazing AI-powered ERP experience the community creates. Thank you. I'm excited to take your questions. So we have a couple of minutes. So any questions? I will be able to.
Currently, are you using database to write queries or are you using REST APIs to do that?
Could you repeat that?
So say you ask chatbot a question and it is have to implement. Are you say Lord asking, can you please analyze the CS data for me the past year or something?
Yes.
Are you using the Frappe database that is hosted as a server or are you using the REST API call that is goes?
Okay, so multiple tools were used here. Okay, so the report tools. Okay, it connects to the Frappe report framework. So if you use the Frappe's own infrastructure, okay, then you execute the report there, extract the information, and give to the LLM. That is what these tools do. So there's a tool that connects directly to the database. That's the way it's still there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Question. For LLM deployment, do we need an extra configuration in the server, some specific configurations required?
No, it's up to you. So Claude is a separate purpose, so you can directly download Claude desktop and ABC open source. Just connect to it and use it. You don't need a separate kit. To use your own AI assistant, you would be fine.
So you're talking about analyzing data, the result data. So does it feed to the LLM if your server to create like backdoors are closed?
Uh, okay. So now how this works is, yeah, the data goes to the LLM and it gets processed within their servers. So that and our standard that is, let's say OpenAI, you can just go and get it off where they say don't bring our data is in there. So that's where it is. And you could also use your own local AOIs for this. OpenAI.
Build up the data of my Joe area page,
Yes.
pretty the frequency do that.
Yes, you can do that, yeah. Are you going to the standard roles and permissions module? Yes. So if the user doesn't have access for it, oh, yes. Okay. So if the user doesn't have access to particular document, even LLM will never have access to it. So it uses your A keys. Okay. So there are two things. For SCAO kind of support, it uses your API key. For SSC kind of support, it uses your OAuth credentials. So it always respects your flags.
And in MCP, one of the major concern is the token consumption and the cost report.
Yes.
So have you done something to optimize that? Because you are getting, let's say, all the data from an FTP, get all the CTP from that, and there is to analyze it, that so it gives like loads and loads of requests.
So this question is mainly on building your own AI assistant, right? That is how you can tweak it, okay? Use the caching methods and stuff. But Claude average search is very clean, and they use very good caching mechanisms, and the broken line usage is funny there. So thank you guys. I think you guys have all had different questions. So please connect with me after this right away on us. Thank you.